Hi, we're going to show you how to prepare your garden hose reel and garden hose for winter storage using a gravity drain method to get all the water out of it so it doesn't freeze up and bust up your hose or the plumbing of the reel. It's a very simple procedure. It's only going to take about 5 minutes and it works great. So step one, the first thing you got to do is turn the water off at the faucet. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is release the pressure from the system. Okay. Now with all the water pressure off, disconnect any watering tools you have at the end of the hose, allowing the water to freely drain out the end of the hose. If you have a ball valve at the end of your hose like this one, make sure that's in the on position so the water can flow out. Now the next step you want to do is disconnect the inlet hose from the faucet. Okay, now what we're ready to do is pull the hose completely off the reel and make sure it has room to drain out. So what you want to do is keep your cam lever in the on position. You do not have to disconnect your garden hose from the swivel, so keep that connection there, and then just pull the hose completely off the reel. Now with the hose completely off the reel, what we want to do is roll it back up very slowly, giving the water time to drain out the end of the hose. Okay, now you don't have to have the hose completely in a straight line. If it's kind of piled up, that's okay. Just make sure that the end of the hose is lower than the reel so the water can drain out, and then make sure as you're reeling it in that the hose doesn't kink, preventing the water from flowing. Okay, to reel the hose back in, make sure the cam lever is in the off position, making the reel free spinning, making it a lot easier to roll the hose back in. And then as you're rolling it in, just take your time, go slow, give the water plenty of time to drain out the end of the hose. Okay, with the hose all the way back in, what you want to do is turn the cam lever back to the on position. And then if you do have a ball valve at the end of your hose, you can go ahead and turn that to the off position, or on, so that the valve is closed. And then what I like to do is bring the inlet hose around and connect it to the garden hose. That way it makes a nice little tight package. It also keeps the bugs and critters from getting inside your garden hose during winter storage. So now you're all ready for cold temperatures. You do not have to take it inside or into the garage. You can leave it outside. It's made out of aluminum, stainless steel. There's nothing on here to rust or corrode. It'll survive the winter just fine. We do have a cover that you can put over the main body here if you want to keep the snow and the elements off the reel. The nice thing about this procedure is if you get some warm temperatures during the winter months, you can pull it back out, hook it back up to the faucet, do whatever cleaning or watering you want to do, and then 5 minutes later you have it winterized again and back into a safe condition. So anyway, that's how it works. Have a great winter. Alright, so with the handle at the 6 o'clock position, turn the brake on. Then take your cover with the zipper down at the bottom. This, put it over the flange. And then just zip it underneath. Turn it here so you can see it. And there you go.